For many female athletes, experiencing an irregular or missing period during the sports season seems normal. In an attempt to bring her period back, some doctors may suggest taking an oral contraceptive. But what does the research say? What is the cause of an irregular or missing cycle? And how does taking an oral contraceptive address this issue? For many female athletes, an irregular cycle is a signal that a female athlete's natural hormones are not working properly. Unfortunately, placing a young adolescent female on an oral contraceptive may create an illusion that her period is regular, but it does not mean that her hormones are working optimally. There are many things to consider when it comes to menstrual cycle changes, but current research shows the majority of female athletes who experience an irregular or missing cycle is often due to an inadequate balance between stress and recovery. In 2014, the International Olympic Committee published a consensus statement on relative energy deficiency in sport, highlighting the effects of energy deficit on the reproductive and musculoskeletal system. They explained that an irregular or missing period is a warning sign that a female athlete is not consuming enough energy to meet her body's demands for both sport training and growth. When these demands are higher than her energy intake, her natural survival instincts kick in, reallocating energy from anything the body does not deem vital to survival, such as her reproductive system. Although pregnancy is far from the adolescent's mind, irregular or missing periods is a huge problem. Female reproductive hormones do more than just regulate ovulation. Hormones are integrated, and female sex hormones, particularly estrogen, have been shown to help regulate the gastrointestinal system, cardiovascular system, and most important to the female athlete, bone mass accrual and tissue recovery. Prescribing oral contraceptives containing estrogen and progestin to female athletes with amenorrhea is still a common practice. However, evidence regarding the effects of OCPs on bone mineral density is inconclusive. Even worse, some studies suggest oral contraceptives can actually decrease total bone mineral density when compared to non-oral contraceptive users. Remember, taking an OCP to just put the hormones back into the system does not fix why the problem is happening in the first place. Think of it this way. Would you give a young adolescent boy testosterone if he wasn't growing as fast as his friends? So why should the female athlete take an oral contraceptive to regulate her period? Although every athlete is different, it's important to understand OCPs are just a bandage for a larger concern of why females are missing their menstrual cycles. If a female athlete is not fueling her body to meet the demands of sport and maturation, she does not have the energy or building blocks she needs to promote bone accrual, tissue recovery, and muscle growth. So, before jumping on the OCP train, make sure the female athlete considers her return on investment. If taking the pill is the best way for her to handle other decisions or physical issues, then definitely consider it. But if an athlete is considering OCPs to regulate a missing or infrequent menstrual cycle, she shouldn't just bandage the symptoms, but rather she must address the root of the problem. This is Relentless Athletics, bringing the female athlete her best performance through science. If you like this video, be sure to like and share it. Also, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more science on female athlete development, check out our website at relentlessathleticsllc.com.